Hello, kindergarten, and happy Friday. It is time for our last read aloud of the week. Today, we're going to read a fun story called Mouse Was Mad. Our story is called Mouse Was Mad, and it's by Linda Urban. She's the author, and the illustrator is Henry Cole. Now, let's take a look at the cover. What do you notice about the cover of our story? What do you notice? Well, I notice a few things. I notice the word mad is in really big, gigantic letters. So that must mean that this mouse is pretty angry. And when I see the mouse character, he's got his hands on his hips, he's got a really angry face. And I wondered to myself, what is he so angry about? What made him so mad? Now I want you to take a moment to think. What is something that makes you mad? And what do you do when you get mad? What do you do when you get mad and what makes you mad? Take a moment to think about that. And as we listen to the story, we're going to be thinking about how he feels. Remember, we've been talking about character feelings all week. So thinking about how the mouse feels, is he going to be mad the whole story or is he going to change? We're going to be paying attention to the mouse's feelings in the story, and we're going to find out why he is so mad. Let's go ahead and dive into this great story. Mouse was mad. And as we can see, when we open the book, it looks like he's hopping around, he's stomping. Looks like he's got a really angry face. Looks like here he's screaming. Mouse was mad, hopping mad. I wonder why. You look ridiculous, said Hare. Mouse stopped hopping. Let me show you how to hop properly, said Hare, who truly was a hopping whiz. So here is Hare showing him how to hop. Mouse tried to hop like Hare. Nothing doing. Mouse hop, hop, flop, splish into a mucky mud puddle. So how come the mouse cannot hop like the hare? How come the mouse cannot hop like the hare? And how do you think he feels about that? Well, I'm thinking maybe he can't hop like the hare because he's not a hare, he's a mouse. So he's going to hop differently. And he probably feels frustrated because now he's in this disgusting mud puddle. Not good. Now Mouse was really mad, stomping mad. You call that stomping, said Bear. Mouse stopped stomping. Stomping done right shall result in the shaking of trees and the rumbling of earth, said Bear. Bear stomped. The trees shook. The earth rumbled. Will Mouse be able to stomp like the bear? Let's see. Mouse tried to stomp like Bear. The trees did not shake. The earth did not rumble. Mouse stomp, stomp, flomp, splush into a mucky mud puddle. I definitely think Mouse does not feel good. I think he still feels really mad because he can't do what the bear or the hare can do. Now Mouse was really mad, screaming mad. That's hardly a scream at all, said Bobcat. Mouse stopped screaming. When I scream, you can hear it echo through the woods. Bobcat screamed to prove his point. It echoed and echoed. What do you think the mouse is about to do next? What do you think the mouse is about to do next? Let's find out. Mouse opened his mouth wide and let out the loudest scream he could manage. No echo. He tried arching his back like the bobcat, but lost his balance and fell, splosh, into yet another mucky mud puddle. Oh no. Let's see how he's feeling. Now Mouse was really, really, really mad, rolling around on the ground mad. Pull your feet in, said Hedgehog. Mouse stopped rolling. The best rolling is achieved when the body is a perfect sphere. Hedgehog tucked in his nose and his feet and his hands. He was a perfect sphere. Mouse tucked in his nose and his feet and his hands. He was not a perfect sphere, but he was close. He pulled in his tail and rolled around and around, sploosh, into the muckiest mud puddle of all. How do you think he is feeling now? And what is his problem? How do you think Mouse is feeling at this part of the story? And what's his problem in the story? What is Mouse's problem? Well, we notice throughout the story as he keeps meeting the animals that he can't do what they do. So he's frustrated. He's really, really mad. He can't hop like the hare. He can't stomp like the bear. He can't roll like the hedgehog or scream like the bobcat. He can't do what the other animals can do. Now, Mouse was really, really, really mad. Standing still mad. Mouse did not hop. He did not stomp. He did not scream or roll on the ground. He stood very, very still. Impressive, said Hare. What control, said Bear. Are you breathing? Asked Hedgehog. So what is the mouse doing now, and how do you think he feels? What is the mouse doing now, and how do you think he feels? Well, we notice it in the drawing. We see that the mouse is super duper still. He's not doing any of the things that he was doing earlier. And the story told us that he was really, 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 really mad. So we know that right now, he's still really mad. He's just standing still. Mouse took a deep breath. He let his breath out. Bobcat heard air whistle through Mouse's nose, but he did not see Mouse move. Inspiring, said Bobcat. Bobcat stood very still. He breathed deep and tried not to move. Do you think the Bobcat will be able to do it as well as the mouse? Let's see. Your ears twitched, said Hare. Let me try. But he could not keep his tail from wiggling. Bear tried, but when he breathed deep, trees moved and the ground shook a little. Hedgehog came closest, but even he could not keep his bristles from bristling. They stood together for a long time, breathing and trying to be still. So let's take a moment to think. Can any of the animals do what Mouse is doing? Can any of the animals do what Mouse is doing? What did the story say? Take a moment to think. And then Mouse realized he was no longer mad. So the story just told us that he doesn't feel mad anymore. So we know his problem is that he couldn't do what the other animals were doing, and he was really, really mad, but he's not mad anymore. So how did his problem get solved? Why is he no longer mad? Take a moment to think. How did his problem get solved, and why is he no longer mad? Well, I think part of it is that he decided to stand still. And as he was standing still, the other animals were really impressed by that. And they tried to do, what he was doing, but they couldn't do it. And Mouse was just being himself. I feel better now, said Mouse. You look better now, said Bear. But you need a bath, said Hedgehog. Good idea, said Mouse. Splash! And look at this final picture. How does Mouse feel now? Again, how does Mouse feel now? He's no longer mad, so he feels what? Well, if you look at the picture, he looks very, very happy, even excited. He's clean, he's not mad anymore, so he's very happy and excited that he's no longer mad. So let's think about our story, Mouse Was Mad. We know that our main character, Mouse, was really, really mad all throughout the story. That's how he was feeling. And we remember that his problem was that he was so mad because he couldn't do what the other animals were doing. And he kept getting madder and madder and madder. And then what was the solution? He decided to stand still, and the other animals were so impressed. They tried to be like him, but they couldn't be like him. He just did it the best. And then Mouse felt better. And at the end of the story, he was really happy, really excited because he was no longer mad. He was no longer mad, and he was very clean. So I hope that you enjoyed the story of Mouse Was Mad. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great, fantastic weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.